it's Writing Wednesday, school is out, and I am on vacation till after Labor Day. Now, in the current context, on vacation doesn't really mean completely off and relaxing. I mean, it does in a way, because I do a lot of that over the summer. But given that, my big priority for this summer is finishing the book, it really means shifting gears from one type of work to another. For me, it makes a really interesting contrast to think about comparing this summer to last summer. I mean, ever since I've been a teacher, which I've been ever since I was a student, summer has always been the time when I did most of my writing. Last summer, I did not have a new book project to work on, and that put me in a very bad, dark place, a very strange place for me. I'm just going to show you something, if you don't mind me swinging the camera around for a minute. Yeah, you remember my beautiful built-in bookshelves. Now, they weren't there last summer, but what's interesting is this wall was a completely different color last summer. Those curtains weren't there. Last summer, I was so bored and desperate and antsy because I didn't have a book project to work on that I painted the living room. And I know for some people that's not a big deal, but for me it's a huge deal. I washed all the windows, and I realized looking at them again this year, I probably need to do that again. That should be like a thing that you do on a regular basis. But I'm not even thinking about it now. I do hope I get the windows washed sometime before the summer's over. But I'm not even thinking about it now because I have the thing I'm supposed to be doing over the summer break to think about, a book to work on. And I am so happy and so relieved that I'm at that place now where I'm facing eyes into a project and not at the very stuck and frustrated place where I was last summer. And since this vlog is part of the reason for that, and the few of you faithful viewers who've been going along on the journey with me, thank you that I don't have to paint another room this summer. Now, I've mentioned before, I really don't have the level of focus that would be necessary to be a good full-time writer, and if I'm given an 8-hour day, well, I might just mess around and play Scrabble online for 6.5 hours and do an hour and a half of work. I haven't been quite that bad right now, though, because I'm really pushing to get this first draft done. So, although I have not been sitting down and writing for 8 hours a day straight, I don't even know. Does anybody really do that? I would love to know. I have been spending a lot of time sneaking away with my AlphaSmart Neo, my best ever first draft writing tool, because I can't get on the internet or distract myself with it. Particularly in the earlier mornings when my teenagers tend to be asleep and I, take off to Starbucks or something for a little while and hole up and just write. And then come back and download what I've written. And it's terrible stuff, of course. It's NaNoWriMo level, terrible first draft writing, but it's all getting down there. I'm getting to the end of the story, or really of both stories. The two storylines, Lily's story and Grace's story, are both starting to wrap up and come to an end. The end is very much in sight, and I am very excited about that. And I'm also excited that in a week or so I'm going to be taking a really fun research trip, and of course I'm going to be bringing the camera along, so in a way you get to come along with me. Most of the summer I'm hoping is going to be dedicated to research, but I really want to have, before I even jump into that, a complete first draft, and I'm probably less than a week away from having a complete, really bad, really messy, but beginning, middle, end of the story, whole thing done. So that's very exciting. So it's a short video today. I have nothing profound to say about writing except I am doing it.